Steal my itinerary for 5 days in Puerto Rico. We arrived at around 4:30 on Thursday and checked into La Concha Renaissance, and y'all, this resort is beyond stunning and in the perfect location too. We got a 1-bedroom deluxe suite with a king bed, ocean view, and balcony. I have a full video on this resort in my travel playlist if you want more details. After we got checked in, we headed out to grab dinner at Burger Mayo Lab, and I cannot emphasize enough how freaking good this food was. I would go back specifically for their mac and cheese fries. We grabbed dessert at the resort on the way back to our room and then called it a night. Friday was my boyfriend's birthday, so we started the day with brunch at Christensen, and the food was decent, but I'm not gonna lie, I think it was a bit overhyped for the price. After brunch, we went back to the room to change into our swimsuits and then walked around and explored a bit until we found this beach around 10 to 15 minutes from our resort. The water was super calm, so we got a drink and spent a good amount of time there before spending the next few hours at the pool and beach at La Concha. We went to La Cueva del Mar for lunch, and my boyfriend actually got to pick out his own red snapper, and then they cooked that specific one for him. He said it was a 10 out of 10, and their empanadas were bomb too. We spent a bit more time at the pool after lunch and then got ready for dinner at STK, which is walking distance from the resort. After dinner, we went to Anita's for gelato, and it was so good we ended up getting it 2 more times during our trip. I still miss that gelato to this day. Saturday morning, we ate room service on our balcony before heading out to go horseback riding with Carabali Rainforest Adventure Park. They briefed us on how to ride before getting us on our horses, and I want to say this excursion took around 3 hours. We booked through Viator, and this is the exact excursion. We started out riding through the forest, which was beautiful, but my favorite part definitely had to be riding on the beach. We rode until we got to this restaurant where you could order drinks or food and chill for a while, and then the tour guide set us up so they could take a few pictures and videos of us before we headed back to the facility. When we got back to the resort, we cleaned up and then spent some time poolside until the sun started setting. I have to say, the beach sunsets here are phenomenal. I ended up having my boyfriend take some pictures of me on my digital camera, and they came out super well. After that, we went across the street to El Refran and grabbed some food and drinks before heading over to La Placita. Neither of us are really outside people, so we didn't stay too long, but of course, we had to end the night at Anita's again. But that was it for our first 3 days. Stay tuned for part 2, where I'll show you guys how we spent Sunday and Monday in Culebra and in Old Town San Juan.